They called her Mia. 15 years old. An hour after her dad vanished, she was upstairs in a cousin's room, laughing, filming a makeup video. Lip gloss. Ring light hum. Somewhere across town, a body lay wrapped in a bedsheet. That sheet would tell everything. Riverton, Ohio. Rivertown, brick storefronts, freight trains at night. Back in 2008, Eric Shaw was 32, a quiet electronics tech who fixed what people broke. He saved every dollar, married, set up a small apartment near his sister's. The kind of man neighbors trusted with spare keys. A year later, a daughter, Mia. The center of his world. Eric worked short days to be home by 4. Bedtime stories, Saturday pancakes, pink sneakers by the door. She learned fast that when she wanted something, Dad found a way. The house orbited her. Then 2022. Mia is 13. Cancer takes her mother in late spring. The house goes quiet, no perfume on the towels, no radio in the kitchen. Eric whispers, "We'll be okay." He tries being both parents. He keeps coming home by 4, even when money gets tight. He opens a bank account with Mia listed as beneficiary. Puts her name on the deed with transfer on death paperwork. Someday, he tells a friend, she won't need anybody. It's love and fear tangled together. He doesn't tell Mia. He thinks secrets can be safety nets. Mia grows closer to Aunt Linda and her daughters. They share clothes, selfies, homework panic. But Mia's edges sharpen. Possessive. Everything mine. If someone says no, she hears try harder. Eric explains away the flare-ups. Grief, he says. She's still a kid. It'll settle. To manage the afternoons, Aunt Linda moves in for a bit. The rhythm helps. Until Eric remarries. Rachel is kind, patient, careful with boundaries. Mia smiles at dinner, then whispers complaints the moment Eric sets down his fork. It's little shoves that add up. Night after night, Mia tells Eric that Rachel is cruel, jealous, impossible. Tears when needed. Silence when stronger. After a month of storms, Eric files for divorce. He believes he's protecting his daughter. Mia learns something dangerous: she can rearrange adults. Late 2023. Mia is 15. A friend's son, 19-year-old Mark Delaney, starts hanging around. Works odd jobs, drives a loud, dented Civic. He looks at Mia like she's already promised to him. Eric says no dating. Finish school. 18 first. Lines on the floor. Pressure builds. Family whispers. Mark swears he'll wait, promises respect. Eric relents to a compromise, a quiet engagement, weekly supervised visits, no dates, no nights out. He thinks structure will keep them steady. Mia thinks it's a door she can widen. Online, Mia turns on a ring light. She posts makeup tips, cat-eye flicks, hair tutorials. Likes stack up. Comments call her gorgeous, grown. She tastes attention like sugar. Weekly visits turn into schemes. They text late, plot rule-bending like it's sport. By January 2024, they're talking escape. Mark says, "Let's marry now, your dad will get over it." Mia does the math. If she runs, she risks the apartment and the money she doesn't know she's legally set to inherit, just the shape of it. She wants both. She tells Mark there's a better way. She speaks softly. Wait a year after a parent dies, and everything transfers clean. The apartment. The savings. They'll be set. It's a blueprint that needs one terrible piece. Mark doesn't flinch. He calls it practical. They plan. They talk locations, tools, timing. Whispers about a storage garage Mark uses for his car stereo side hustle. No cameras. Thick metal doors. Friday morning is best, Eric leaves for work early. The plan feels like a dare they're sure they'll win. 2 days before, Mark tries one more talk with Eric. He asks again to wed now, swears Mia can finish school. Eric holds the line. Not yet. 18. Mark drives away hot-faced, calls Mia, says your dad won't listen. Mia says, then we do it my way. Friday dawns cold and bright. Mark texts Eric, car's dead at the garage. Can you swing by before your shift? Eric is a helper by instinct. He grabs his jacket, tells Mia to head to Aunt Linda's later. He doesn't see the crowbar under Mark's seat. The garage smells like oil and winter. Eric leans over the hood. Mark moves behind him, crowbar up, one hard arc metal on bone, a sound you don't forget. Eric crumples. Mark's hands shake. He stabs to be sure. The quiet afterwards is louder than any scream. Mark calls Mia. It's done. Mia opens Eric's closet and pulls a fat envelope labeled laptop, graduation, camera. She takes a white queen-size sheet from the linen shelf. She walks to the garage like she's running an errand. Her pulse barely changes. Inside, she checks her father's face. Blue under the skin. She doesn't cry. She and Mark tie his wrists and ankles with nylon rope. They roll him, shoulder to shoulder, into the sheet. Knots at the corners. It looks like moving day, if you don't look closely. They need time. So Mia leaves. She climbs the stairs at Aunt Linda's, flops onto a bed with her cousins, and says, I might buy cake today. She props her phone, taps record. Foundation, contour, a soft pink lip. She smiles at herself. Post. Post again. Mark drags the sheeted weight to his trunk. He drives the back road that traces the river like a scar. A quiet pull-off. Mud at the verge. He heaves. The bundle tilts, slides, and disappears into dark water, bubbles snapping the surface, then nothing. Evening comes. Eric doesn't show. Calls go to voicemail. Aunt Linda watches Mia for tears and sees a calm mask. Mia says, Dad called, house call on a broken TV, might be late, he said to stay here. The story fits. People want to believe what steadies them. By midnight, the family is driving loops through Riverton. Gas stations. The shop. The river park. Police take a report. Middle-aged male, reliable, missing since morning. Mia texts Mark, come help look so no one suspects. He does. He shakes convincingly. Morning. A fisherman near the old bridge spots white fabric snagged on a branch. Deputies wade in, boots dark with river water. The knots are neat, practiced. When they peel back the sheet, the face is Eric's. There's a hush. Even the gulls go quiet. At the house, detectives scan the linen shelf. One sheet missing from a matched set. Aunt Linda says, those are Eric's. A tech bags the twin with its distinctive blue stitch at the hem. The hem on the river sheet matches. The house reached out and pointed. They interview Mia. Her effect sets alarms. Polite. Composed. She describes a normal morning, a makeup video, a quick stop at her aunt's. She never says the word river. A detective steps out, writes, call boyfriend. When they do, the story starts cracking. Phones tell the truth people won't. Texts timestamp the talk. The planning. The reassurance. Delete this. Don't forget the rope. Bring the sheet. There's even a map pinned by the pull-off. Digital fingerprints on a paperless plan. It's all there, line after line. Mark folds fast. He says Mia wanted it. He was just the hands. He tries to sound used, cornered, scared. But the crowbar in his trunk has Eric's blood. The knife has his prints. Intent doesn't need a speech, it sits there, heavy as metal. Mia keeps her voice level longer than anyone expects. Then the silence caves in. She admits the plan, paints it like a logic problem with only one answer. We have the apartment. The money. We could be together. She calls it love. It sounds like ice. Prosecutors file charges. Mark, 20, faces aggravated murder, tampering with evidence, abuse of a corpse. Ohio doesn't flinch at stacking time. The defense tries to make him smaller than his choices. Jurors see the texts, the tools, the river. They come back hard. Mia is a minor. The court weighs transfer to adult court. Psych evaluations stack up. In the end, she's adjudicated delinquent on serious charges, held in a secure facility, her case sealed in places where the law protects children who don't feel like children. Back on the riverbank, the tree where that sheet snagged still leans over the water. Here's what stays with me: the smallest household thing, cotton, blue-stitched hem, became the witness that wouldn't lie. Love built a safety net. Greed turned it into a noose.